Evening, everyone. True Blood just ended. The name of it tonight was Beautifully Broken. Starts out with, remember it ended with Bill telling those werewolves he had just fed, so he had all his strength. Well, it ends up, Bill's torn them up, killed three of them, torn the ear off another one. Then all of a sudden, the king of Mississippi, he shows up, takes Bill back to his house, where he's got this proposition for him, where he's going to make him a sheriff in the Mississippi era. Remember when he was with Lorraine, his first, the girl that made him? That's where they lived, was Mississippi. Well, anyway, he thinks that this king of Mississippi thinks that Bill knows things that the Queen is keeping secret, and could help him in some way win her hand and marry her. Now, back on the home front, Lafayette is saving Sarah, saving Tara from killing herself, and Sookie has gone to ask Eric for help. And Jessica is asking Pam, Eric's cohort, for some help in getting rid of that dead body, her last meal that she's keeping down in the basement. Eric's, after talking to Sookie, he's reminiscing about when him and Godric, I was glad to see Godric show up. He and Eric were SS officers looking for the boss of the werewolves back then, coming to find out that it indeed was a vampire. So the king of Mississippi is a vampire, and he's the one who sent the werewolves to get Eric and everything, and has werewolves under his control. Now, Jessica's safe at home, and Jason shows up to help Sookie clean up the house around 5 in the morning, and he cleans up the joint pretty good. And it switches over to Sam looking for his real family, which he actually finds out he's got a brother, and they go for a run together. Him is the regular dog he plays, and his brother is a bulldog or whatever, and they run out into the road, and his brother kind of sets him up. He turns into an eagle and takes off. He shifts into an eagle, the brother, and Sam almost gets hit by a truck, which he wasn't very pleased about. Now, the wolves are waiting for Sookie to work, this one werewolf. And Terry, the fellow who works there when Sam's not there, and when Lafayette's not there, cooking, he gives Sookie a gun. And Eric shows up at Sookie's house, tells her all about his World War II exploits with Godric, and asks her to invite him into the house, right? Well, he wants to talk to him, or actually, we all know what he wants. He wants to be with Sookie. Eric does. Now, Bill, he turns down the king on his offer to be sheriff, and kind of threatens him when the king of Mississippi threatens to harm Sookie. He drops Fang on him, and then the guy gets real pissed and drops Fang on him, tells him he's in his house. Now, Jessica she's going to hire a chainsaw. She's going to chop up the guy that she killed and that's been keeping in the basement. When she goes to get him, he's gone. I'm thinking Pam showed up and took him away, but it's one of the cliffhangers. They left with us with about 4 different cliffhangers tonight. And this other werewolf shows up, and it's not a werewolf, he's a vampire, shows up, and he's talking to Tara at the bar. And Tara goes outside and she's having a drink, and these 2 rednecks come out and they're peeing in the place where eggs had gotten shot. So she just starts thumping on them. Then he runs out, this vampire, and holds the guy still while Tara goes to beating on him. Then it switches back to the mansion where Bill's being held at the moment. They're enjoying a lovely meal of all different kinds of blood things. And I don't know if it's real or not, but Lorena shows up and Bill picks up an oil lamp and throws it on her and she's on fire. And that's the last you see of that portion of the show. And then Sookie, Eric grabs Sookie by the front door and says, invite me in quick, you have to invite me in quick. And he goes in and there's a werewolf inside the house. And he goes in, he drops Fang, and the werewolf jumps up into the air to attack him. And he's about to attack the werewolf, and you see Sookie shoot the gun. And that's the end of the show for tonight. True Blood, Beautifully Broken. It's the third episode, I believe, and I think it's going to be a good season. Thank you all for your participation, and I will catch you back on the tube. Next True Blood will be from the boat. Bye.